Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Your Health, Your Life. Today, we're joined by Dr. Ikona Ntevena. Dr. Ikona Ntevena, I can say something to the crowd.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's so good to be here for the first time. Your Health, Your Life. Thank you for the invitation, Dr. Kajimoto.
We're very happy to have you.
Mm.
So today, we want to talk about what's out there. Everybody's talking about it. You probably know about it. Anthrax. How did we get here, Dr. Ntevena?
I tell you, because a few weeks ago we were talking about cholera, and all of a sudden now we're talking about anthrax. So it's quite unfortunate that we keep having all these outbreaks.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that we're having cases of Lusaka, cases of anthrax being recorded even right here in Lusaka. So it's really scary. But maybe the audience would like to know, what is anthrax?
So anthrax, this is an infectious disease which is caused by a bacteria called Bacillus anthracis. So it's basically a zoonotic infection, and this simply means that we contract it from animals.
Ah, nice. So zoonosis is when we get it from the animals.
Yes.
Okay, those are quite big words you're throwing out there. Eh? Okay, cool. So it's a zoonosis infection, meaning we get it from animals. So does it mean if I keep chickens at home or I keep a bit of birds here and there, am I likely to have anthrax?
So first and foremost, we need to understand where it comes from. So this bacteria is normally found in soil, worldwide actually. So that soil is mixed with the grass and mostly herbivorous animals like cows, goats, sheep, game meat. Those that eat grass are the ones who are at risk of getting infected.
Okay, so not chickens.
Not necessarily. If the chicken eats the grass, which is unlikely.
Okay, so mostly it's the animals that are herbivores.
Herbivorous
Yeah.
animals, yes.
So animals that feed on grass most
Yes.
of the time. Those are the ones that are likely to end up with anthrax, and then eventually they give the anthrax to us. Okay, that's very helpful. I like T-bone, so I don't know what to do anymore. I'm scared,
Okay.
but I think I like T-bone more. So we'll see how it goes. So what are the signs or symptoms of anthrax?
So the signs and symptoms depend on where this bacteria is. So there are three main places where the bacteria likes. It loves the skin, it loves the lungs, and the intestines. But basically, they are all non-specific at the beginning. Someone will appear with fevers, with chills, with night sweats. But if it finds itself in the lung, you find someone presents with cough, chest pain, shortness of breath. Then if it's in the intestine, they'll have diarrhea. And there are some cases where from the lungs it becomes meningitis, infection in the brain. But for those who handle meat products and maybe they have a cut on their skin, the bacteria can find itself in the skin and cause, a rash, can cause an ulcer, a black spot, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, because I've been seeing people with rashes of late, like very big, ugly rashes.
Yeah, so food handlers really have to be careful when handling these meals.
So what would be your comment? Should I stop eating my T-bone?
You really love your T-bone.
Well, this is worrying. And the T-bone is really good.
So you have to make sure that the T-bone is cooked very well. Do not eat undercooked meat.
Okay.
Do not eat raw meat. And you also have to be careful to purchase these meat products from licensed places, not those which you just find anyhow on the streets. We don't know where they're getting that meat from. And also don't eat meat from an animal that just died alone, where we don't even know the cause. It's quite dangerous.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people do that, especially in villages. Like a goat just dies. Finally, it's hallelujah. Everybody wants to have a piece. Yeah. So once we have this anthrax, so when somebody goes to the hospital, what do the doctors do? I mean, what do you do as the big shot doctor here on the show?
Okay, so in as much as it's a deadly disease, we also have to let the public know that it's treatable. So don't worry. When you present with the signs and symptoms, go to the nearest healthcare setup so that they can help you. We have various drugs. We have antibiotics. We have antitoxins. So there's help for all those who present with anthrax.
Okay. So it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not the end of the world.
It's not COVID, eh?
It's treatable.
Yeah, so anthrax is quite treatable and it's out there. And just an encouragement to all the meat lovers out there that can still have that T-bone. Just make some precautions, yeah?
Make some precautions.
So in a few words, what would be your What would you want the audience to remember from this discussion? Dr. Akon?
So I'd like the audience to remember that we are here. Today is the 1st of November. Anthrax is real. Just this morning, we got an update from Ministry of Health that we have over 300 cases of anthrax recorded so far. So that's quite an eye-opener. Let's remember that it's not only us healthcare providers, treating our patients, but even out there has to be enhancement in community surveillance and to let the public know as well that there's vaccine, not only for people, but for the animals as well. So animal handlers need to up their game in vaccinating their animals. Those that are on schedule, make sure you take them for vaccination.
Okay, beautiful. I think it also just speaks to the fact that I think in Zambia, we eat a lot of meat.
We do.
Yeah. Anyway, that was for today. I hope you've learned one or two things about asthma. Don't forget to share this video. Oh, anthrax, not asthma. Excuse me for that. Don't forget to share this video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We're giving you very good content from very great doctors. From your health, your life. Have a lovely day. You can wave at them.
All right.
Yeah.
Done.